Today, I'm very excited to show you how to make one of my absolute favourite sandwiches, the Vietnamese banh mi. This sandwich is packed with flavour and is the perfect balance of sweet, savoury and spicy. One of the main components of this dish, and the one that we'll start with, is the roast pork shoulder. This recipe takes a little bit of time, but trust me, it's totally worth it. In a large bowl, add the warm water, salt and brown sugar. Stir well until the salt and sugar are completely dissolved. A brine is essentially for enhancing flavour and tenderness. This process involves soaking the pork in a saltwater solution, often with added herbs, spices or sugar. The salt breaks down proteins, resulting in a more tender meat, while the absorbed liquid helps retain moisture during cooking. Next, add the garlic, whole black peppercorns, onion, green chilli, soy sauce and fish sauce to the bowl. Give it a good stir to combine all of the ingredients. Now, place the trim pork shoulder into the mixture and add just enough cold water to fully submerge it. I decided last minute to do this in a Ziploc bag, but you can just do it in a bowl if that's what you've got. Just make sure the pork is completely submerged, adding more water if necessary. Refrigerate overnight for maximum flavour, but just a few hours will do if you're in a pinch. While that's marinating, let's make a rich and velvety chicken liver pate. Not only perfect for your banh mi sandwiches, but you can also mop it up with crackers or toast. This recipe is simple yet flavourful, and even if you don't think you're a fan of chicken liver or offal in general, you should give it a try. First, remove any connective tissue on the liver, then slice it into bite-sized pieces and put them into a colander or sieve. Rinse them well, then soak the liver in enough whole milk to fully submerge them. Pop them in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. Soaking chicken livers in milk is a common technique used to reduce the strong, gamey flavour often associated with liver. The milk helps to draw out impurities, blood, and any bitter compounds from the liver, resulting in a milder and smoother taste when cooked. The lactic acid in the milk also acts as a gentle tenderizer, breaking down some of the proteins and making the liver more tender. This soaking process can help produce a more delicate and enjoyable liver dish, particularly when making a pate or a similar dish where a creamy, smooth texture is desired. Grab them out of the fridge, rinse them again, and leave to dry a little in the sieve or colander. In a large skillet, heat up the oil and 1 tablespoon of butter, add the garlic and shallots, and pan fry for 1 minute. Add the liver and cook for 10 minutes further on a medium-low heat. Pour in the cognac and be aware that it will flambe if you're cooking over a flame. Flambe is a cooking technique where alcohol such as brandy or rum is ignited to create a burst of flames. Used in both savoury and sweet dishes, it imparts distinct flavour and adds a visual display. The alcohol burns off quickly, leaving behind its essence. Popular flambe dishes include bananas Foster, cherries Jubilee and steak Diane. Cook for 1 more minute or until most of the liquid has evaporated. Season the liver with salt, pepper, sugar, 5-spice powder and MSG. Add the milk to deglaze the pan, scraping up any charred bits from the bottom of the skillet. Transfer the mixture to a blender or food processor, add another tablespoon of butter and blend until smooth. I then passed it through a sieve to get it even smoother. Transfer the pate to any dish that you want really. I use these ramekins and had actually made double the recipe which I've put in the description, so I'm probably still eating this as you watch the video. Melt the remaining butter and pour a thin layer over the pate to prevent it from drying out. Chill in the fridge for at least 2 hours, and I can grab my pork now and get that working. Preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius, remove the pork from the brine and place it on a rack over a roasting tray. Roast the pork until its juices run clear once pierced with the knife in its thickest part, or if you have an instant read thermometer, when the internal temperature reaches 63 degrees, this should take around an hour for 1 kilo of pork shoulder. After roasting, remove the pork from the oven and allow it to rest for at least 30 minutes. This will help the juices redistribute, ensuring a tender and juicy roast pork. Finally, carve the pork into 1/2 centimetre thick slices. Now, I'm going to show you how to make a simple and delicious pickled carrot recipe that's perfect for adding a crunchy, fresh twist to our banh mi. These pickled carrots are incredibly versatile and they're ready in no time. So let's get started. Peel 2 carrots and remove the top and bottoms. Using a speed peeler, if you've got one, you should have one. They're very cheap and they're the best tool for the job. Anyway, using a speed peeler, peel the carrots into ribbons, working on one side until it's pretty flat, then turn it 90 degrees, and so on until you get all the way around and have peeled most of your carrot. In a large bowl, combine the carrot ribbons, 60 grams of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of salt. Use your fingertips to massage the salt and sugar into the carrots until the carrots have released a lot of their juices. Add 240 millilitres of water and 120 millilitres of rice wine vinegar to the bowl. Give everything a good mix. Pack the carrot mixture into a suitably sized mason jar, making sure to include all the liquid, also making sure that the carrots are submerged. Your pickled carrots can be used immediately, but for the best flavour, I recommend sealing them in a jar and refrigerating them overnight, or up to 1 week. Okay, so the sauce is incredibly easy. Into a bowl, combine 3 tablespoons of Thai sweet chilli sauce with 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Mix until combined, and you're good to go. To assemble the banh mi sandwich, First of all, I reheated this baguette by soaking the outside crust in water and throwing it in the oven for 5 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. While I was waiting for the bread, I finally sliced some cucumber. Once the baguette was hot, I then cut it in half with a little bit of difficulty and lathered the bottom side with our chicken liver pate, which if you're used to blocks of pate, you might notice this one is a little looser and easier for spreading than normal. I topped the pate with our beautiful slices of roast pork, followed by some refreshing cucumber. Pickled carrots came next, and I'm a fan of pickles, so I went a bit heavy-handed with them. If you're one of those people, then look away now, because I don't mind a healthy dose of coriander in my banh mi. This gets liberally drizzled with our hoisin sauce, and that is my banh mi. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay hungry, my friends, and I'll catch you in the next one.